I thought I'd make this quick video just to show you how to link your GEDCOM information to any object on any page any page layout that you make. I've started out with this here. It's just a little layout of the royal family. It's Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip and their 4 children down here. I've also added a little text holder up here, which is where the GEDCOM information is going to appear when I put it in. So how do we get it in there? Well, it's pretty simple. We just say, let's open up our database. Now, I've already extracted the GEDCOM information for the royal family. So if I want to get some of these in here right now, I know that Windsor is the last name. So we'll just type in Wind and go ahead and blow that up. Now, so for what you have to do is you select the object that you want to link to, and then you go over here and you find that person. All right, so here's Queen Elizabeth. And then down here, once you've done that, once she's selected and you've got the name, you just go ahead and tell the system, hey, I want to link that data to the selected object, and it's now linked. I can't do Prince Philip right now because his last name's Mountbatten, so we'll come back and get him later. But let's move on to Prince Charles. And we go over here and we see, okay, here's Prince Charles. There's his data. And we'll say link that to him. And we'll go to Andrew. And here's Andrew right here. And we'll link his data to him. And we'll go to Princess Anne. And here's Princess Anne's information. And we'll link that to her. And now we'll just move this out of the way and go over here and select Edward. And we'll go in here and say, here's Prince Edward. And we'll link his information to him. Now, as you remember, I had to go back and get some other stuff for Philip because Mountbatten is his last name. So we'll go in here and we'll find Prince Philip and we'll select him and go down here and get his information and we'll link it to him. And that's really all there is to it. Now they're all linked, so if we click on these, you'll see that it gives you an indication that they're linked to a pop-up text. I also have included a little yellow link tag up here in the corner, and keep in mind that that'll be invisible when the page is rendered and turned into an action page. But the reason I put that in there is I wanted to have some way of indicating what you should do, and oops, I can't do that. I have to call it up as a pop-up text. There we go. So I just said simply that I want you to click the photos for info. All right, so that's going, and oh, by the way, I want to make sure that this is, I don't know if I have this set to show, yes, it's going to be visible and it's going to be the first thing that comes up. Okay, so it will show when the page is built, and the information is all going to go right here in this text folder, or this text holder area on the screen. So now if we build the page, we just go in here and tell it I want to make an action page. And as always, I keep around this little thing up here I call test because I just write over it all the time when I'm making a local page like this. So I'll tell it to save, and it'll say yes, or ask me do I want to overwrite that, and I'll just tell it yes. Now it's preparing the files, and when it gets them all done, there it is. It says the file build is complete. And in order to look at this, you just go down here and you say view the active page. And it pops up, and there's our little prompt that I got from that up here where I put that link tag, and it just says click on the photos for info. And if you go along and you click, there's Queen Elizabeth, and there's Prince Philip, and here's Prince Charles, and down the line there's Andrew and Princess Anne and Prince Edward. So you could have linked to anything. I just opted to link to their photos. I could have linked to their names if I wanted to, but somehow it just seemed nice to link to their photos. So real quickly, that's how you would link any information on any page to your GEDCOM information, or any object on any page to your GEDCOM information that applies to that object. As I say, it could be a name, it could be a photo. Those are the things that probably make the most sense, but you could link to other things if you really wanted to. So, and trees can be built that way, or just a page layout like this of Queen Elizabeth's family, for example, or any other page layout that you can think of. So until the next time, I hope this was informative, and I'll be talking to you again with more of these videos. And this is Dave from Media Digitronics.